You ever heard of the Gilded Age? That was from 1870 to early 1900s. First of all, gilded does not mean golden. It means cheap metal covered in a thin layer of gold. Translation, it looked rich, but it was rotten underneath. That's the fucking whole point. So who ran the country back then? Well, it wasn't the voters, it wasn't the workers, it was definitely not the people. A handful of rich businessmen ran everything. Oil barons, railroad tycoons, steel kings, bankers. They owned entire industries. They killed competition, bought politicians openly, paid workers like shit, and crushed unions with violence. If you were poor, too fucking bad. If you worked 12 hours a day, shut the fuck up and work some more. If you got hurt, die quietly, fucking loser. That's what they called freedom back then. What was the U.S. government like back then? Well, it was weak, corrupt, and for sale. You know, senators weren't even elected by the people yet. They were picked by state politicians who were bought by corporations. So when rich guys said jump, the government said, "How high, sir?" Is this starting to sound familiar yet? How the government justified all this shit? How did they? Well, they told people the rich deserve it. The poor are lazy. Regulations kill business. This is just how capitalism works. It's the same bullshit except different century. You know, back then they called it social Darwinism. Today they call it free markets and innovation. It's the same crock of shit. So what do you think life was like for regular people back then? Well, children worked in factories. Workers are dying in the mines. There was no weekends, no minimum wage, no safety rules. Company towns where your boss owned your house and the store. And if you complained, the police beat you, private security shot you, and the courts, they always sided with the rich. That's the America MAGA romanticizes. And now you ask, how did it finally end? It's important, pay attention. The Gilded Age did not end because rich people got nicer. It ended because people got furious. There were strikes, protests, unions, antitrust laws, trust-busting regulations. Government was forced to step in and break up monopolies. That's when the middle class grew.